The September term is back up and running. Matthew Jones is the chair of a charity called Multisports Club based in Southampton and joins us now. Hi, Matthew.
Hi, how are you?
I'm really well, thanks. How's things with you?
Yeah, it's really good. It's a bit of a bleak morning, but I'm happy to be here.
Well, bring some sunshine. Have you been enjoying the
Yeah.
Paralympics?
Yeah, I think it's very inspirational.
It's fantastic, isn't it? Tell us a little bit about your club and the kind of opportunities you can offer.
Yeah, so we provide sporting and social activities for people who are 16 and over. We run several sessions throughout the week. We have a Monday dance session, um, which is like very good, and everyone can get up and moving. They learn routines, and then we also do a performance once a month where the carers can come and the family can come and see like all the work they've put in, and it's really like good fun. That's one of my favorite ones to go to. My brother's a big fan of that. On a Thursday, we have a multi-sports session where we for 6 weeks we cycle through different sports. We're currently doing football as of Thursday, and that's a nice way to try different challenges. We've done all sorts of sports. We've got badminton, tag rugby, volleyball, basketball, dodgeball, indoor cricket, and recently we bought some lacrosse kit, which I think is quite an interesting one to do. I don't think many people get to play lacrosse anyway.
Yeah, that's a real opportunity.
On our Friday sessions, we do football. And then we have another dance session on the mornings, which is a Zoom session, so anyone can access it from anywhere, because obviously I know traveling can be quite difficult for some people. So that's a nice opportunity to do that. And then once a month, we're also doing now these afternoon sessions where people can come and make things. So it's not all just sporting with us. Obviously, the sporting side is very important.
That sounds
and then
super.
Our last session on Sunday is an aquafit session where everyone gets to go in the pool and do all sorts of different things, a bit of swimming, and we do a lot of things.
Excellent. It sounds like you've got absolutely tons on the agenda and loads of opportunities for people, as you say, all sorts of different things. You mentioned your brother there. Is he the reason why you're involved with the club? And tell us a little bit about him.
Yeah, so my brother has cerebral palsy and learning difficulties. So it is a key reason I've been involved in the club. My mother's also a long-standing member of the committee. So it's a sort of way I sort of came in. I think I started volunteering in about 2014 when I was 14. And I've sort of like just stick with the club throughout. And, as I've sort of become more involved, I've worked my way through to being committee member and actually having a more active role in the running of things. Because I think it's so important, this club, for all the different things, and it gets people out and about and meeting people, and they get to socialize and have friends, and you don't have to feel different or anything because you're not different there. You can be accepted, and you get support to do all the activities you need because everyone's got their varying difficulties.
You're so right. And growing up, with your brother, you must have thought to yourself, I can play football with mates, I can go out and socialise, bowling, cinema, whatever it may be. Why shouldn't he? And what a great opportunity for people to be able to make friendships and express themselves in a competitive way. This is one of the things that always strikes me whenever I see the Paralympics or anything like that why shouldn't everybody just have an accessible access to be able to express themselves in that competitive physical way? That's kind of part and parcel of who we are as humans.
Yeah, that's so true. I think it's really nice seeing it because you can see the joy on their face. If you go to any of our sessions, no matter what it is, if it's sport, socializing, you can see the great joy in competing. For example, we have something coming up which is called the Brockenhurst Gateway Games, which is a once a year thing where lots of different groups sort of come together and do little activities and compete against each other. And you see the pure joy, and everyone was clapping, and everyone supports each other as well. It's a really nice atmosphere, and it's good to see.
Of course, there's fitness benefits to being fit and active and getting out and about. But what about the other side of things as well? The sort of mental health and emotional side of things?
Yeah, well, I think anyone, if you've ever done sports yourself as well, it's good for your mental health. It's, you can clear your head, and for that moment you're enjoying yourself. It's like a natural response to release endorphins and everything. But you can get a lot of confidence from it as well, because I feel like people who have these learning physical difficulties, that you feel a bit underconfident that you can't do sports, you can't do the sports you want to do. But in these environments where you get supported, and there's other people who are also struggling, you can actually build up your own confidence a bit. I can actually do this sport, I can do what I want to do.
Indeed. Let's give your brother a mention, because you'll never hear the end of it if you don't give him a mention. And has he got a best mate at the club? Who's his best mate?
Well, he loves everyone. So, my brother Luke, if he's listening, I think I'll mention a few people, because he's got some good mates who've been going to the club for a while now, because it's been going 20 years. So this year, so I'd like to Kevin, James, Adam, the main sort of ones I want to shout out today.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you so much for joining us and persevering with the slightly dodgy line and the delay, Matthew. Best of luck. Congratulations on 20 years, and do give our best to everybody who comes along, won't you?
Yeah, I will do. Thank you very much.
And if your brother Luke wasn't listening, say, hang on a minute, your bro's on the radio. Where have you been? Never hear the end of that at Sunday lunch. Matthew, thank you so much for joining us today. Matthew Jones is the chair of the charity Multisports Club, based in Southampton, offering sporting and social opportunities to people over the age of 16 with disabilities. And they're reflecting on, the whole idea of sport being something that should and could be accessible to all. And I'm sure that you would find something similar where you are. So have a little look online, and also